Did you know that the most important position in your swing is impact? It's the only part of the swing where you're connecting with the ball, and if you look at all the really good players in the world, they are all very similar through impact. And I'm going to show you how to make an impact bag at home using just stuff that you've got lying around, and how you can practice the perfect impact to improve your strike, improve your power, and just improve your general golf game. And stay tuned till the end, because I've got a special extra bonus tip to put your impact bag to practice. So the reason I decided to do a how to make an impact bag at home is not only the fact that you've got a bit more time on your hands at the moment, but my son came to me the other day and he said, "Mum, have you got an old pillowcase?" And I sort of distractedly said, "Yeah, just find one in the cupboard." And he chose one of my better one of my European pillowcases, and he made himself an impact bag. And you can see here it's just a big pillowcase. I'm not too keen on having it used for an impact bag, and I probably now won't be able to use it again, but that's how it goes, right? So let me show you the way he made it. So it's quite a big pillowcase here, and it opens out to be that big. So it's really just a big bag. And the sorts of things you'll put in it will be like clothes, old rags, just something soft like that. So this will be interesting. Does anyone he's used? It's got an old Christmas jumper. I can see why he's chucking that out. Or easy chucking it out. He might be planning on wearing these things again, knowing boys. Anyway, he's got some old sort of sweats and things like that, and some old swimmers. So that's the sort of thing. Anything that's soft, you're not going to hit this too hard. So it's just designed to offer a little bit of resistance, like make a big soft sort of cushion, in other words. So whatever you've got lying around at home, you can use to make yourself an impact bag. So he's just tied the corners here, thereby ruining my European pillowcase, but that's all right. I probably could salvage it if I really wanted to. So now we've got our nice, big, fat, healthy impact bag. Let me show you how to use it. So I'm just in my backyard. I've got a retaining wall here which gives me something to hit up against. You don't need that though, you could just have it out in the middle of the grass. We're not going to be hitting our impact bag too hard. It's really just simulating that impact position and trying to know what it feels like to do it correctly. So impact position is so hugely important because it's the only point that you're actually connecting to the ball. And as I said, if you look at all the good players in the world, they're all pretty similar. And this is pretty much what their impact position will look like. Straight down that left side, weight on the front and body turning through. Now a really common incorrect impact position, probably 70-80% of amateur golfers look like this, is weight back, left elbow bending a little bit of wrist collapse as well. And that's all designed to sort of help the ball up into the air. It's like you don't trust the club. So practicing correct impact position is really, really helpful. So now that you've got some downtime, it's wonderful to get out into your backyard, give yourself something to hit into like the impact bag, and practice the correct impact position. So you'll move forward to your impact bag and you'll just do some gentle swings, hitting into the bag. We're not trying to hit it hard, we're really simulating our good impact position. Nice straight left arm, straight line down the club, weight on the front and body turned through. All right, so we can do that over and over again. Really get the feel for it. Really feel that weight on the front, feel the body starting to turn, feel that nice straight line down that left side. That's so important through impact. What this does is gets the club hitting down through the ball, not coming up through the shot, which is so fatal in golf. So let me show you my extra tip to really help you hit down positively through the shot that you can also use with the impact bag. So another thing that affects your impact is casting. Now what I mean by that is when you get to the top of the backswing, this sort of what we call casting or releasing the club too early. Again, it's designed to try and help the ball up into the air. It's like we don't trust that the body will turn through. We want to keep the angle here, or what we call the lag. We want to keep that pretty much as long as we can. Now what I've done is I've set 3 tees up about a foot behind the impact bag, maybe a little bit longer than a foot, maybe a foot and a half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice my impact, and I'm going to miss the tees and hit into my bag. Now if I release my club early, I'm going to clip the tees. All right, so we put our 3 tees. Well, I've actually got some pencils, but whatever you've got, you can line up there about 1.5 foot behind. And you want to miss your little tees or markers and hit into your bag. And what that does is gets you maintaining this nice angle here, keeping the club head high a little bit longer, eliminates that urge to cast the club, which costs a lot of power and a lot of consistency. So that's an extra little tip that you can do. Miss your tees and follow through into your really good impact position. Okay, so I hope that's helped you get a good understanding of what impact is, why it's so important, and how you can set yourself up to practice it at home. Also grab yourself some tees and you can do that extra bonus tip, and we'll see you next time on Rollo Golf.